Selena donut.
Okay, it's been a while since I've done YouTube, so please give me some grace. I'll be doing a voiceover format for today, but in the near future, I'll begin to talk some more. Now, I don't own any Rare Beauty foundations or concealers except the under eye brightener, so I'll be using my Armani Luminous Silk Concealer in shade number 3 and Givenchy foundation in the shade 1.5N. I'm aiming for a luminous finish before I go in with my first Rare Beauty product, which is the Rare Beauty Brow Gel. What I like about this brow gel is that it's perfect for keeping my stubborn hairs in place before I go in with the Tower 28 mascara. This mascara is perfect if you have sparse lashes like myself. Shortly, I'll be going in with some other Rare Beauty products. We're going in with the Rare Beauty Matte Bouncy Blush in the shade Hope. I always like the shade Hope for blushes, whether it's the liquid or the powder blushes. Matches well with my light to medium complexion before I go in with the contour in the shade Solace. So this product I usually apply on the back of my hand before I go in with the contour to sculpt my face. Typically, I like to go from bottom to top, and I learned these tricks from various makeup artists such as Hung Vang Ngo before I go in with the Rare Beauty Lip Oil in the shade Hope. So I'm trying to match my blush before I go in with the Awaken Confidence collection from Rare Beauty for my body care. So this is the body cream and has a very peachy scent. What I like about it is that it's soothing, but it doesn't irritate my skin either. For hair, I'm going next with the T3 Micro. And I followed this Korean tutorial, which I'll link in my caption, where I did horizontal curls and curled from the bottom to top. And what I typically do is hold it there for about 10 to 15 seconds before I let it down. The only thing I did wrong is that I should have sectioned my hair first, but I was on a rush and a time constraint, so I tried to do my hair as quickly as possible. So if you see, I start from the bottom and roll my hair and hold my curl in a horizontal format, and then afterwards, I really sit downwards like this. I like how the curls were different from the way I did it in the past. I felt that they looked very classy and elegant, and it fits more, I guess, of my style and vibes when I want to curl my hair. The only tricky thing is working with my bangs, which again, I referenced the Korean hair tutorial on how to do it, but afterwards, trying this trick a few more times, I was able to get the hang of it. And then from there, I think my hair experience was really seamless. I also like the T3 Micro tool, as you can adjust the settings to your need. We're off to Los Angeles. Hello. We're off to LA and it's a very cloudy day. We're here.
1, 2. Like we have some of the wood handle ones that are.
Yep. She's an icon.
All right, we're happy. I love it. Go. Ooh, that's such a beautiful color.
Thank you. didn't tell me what.
When I was in college, I was getting all A's and otherwise depressed, so I thought I was awesome. Dr. Jesse, what's her name? They wanted to do that.
Let me go get some coffee.
I know, that was an incredible workshop that the last panel was speaking. I really enjoyed it. I was like, I can't be emotional yet. I need to find confidence beyond appearance. When I was younger, if I wanted to have a good day, I had to have good hair, a good liner. The older that I got with age, I realized confidence is when I walk into a room, before I talk to you, I know I have value. That's it.
And you creators in this room know how that feels. I know you do. So when you put yourself out there, people come to you and they thank you and they ask you questions. So part of what we'll talk about today is how to do that.
Hi everyone. So I took the weekend to decompress and think about my experience at the Rare Beauty Mental Health Summit. And so one of the key topics I wanted to talk about that stood out to me in the summit was the topic on resilience. Just an FYI, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Katie, who did the exercise and facilitated on building resilience. You need resilience to prepare for the unexpected difficulties, and there is a line to tread in between when it comes to resilience, but also using resilience in a way that's kind of, yes, a little harsh. I think the key thing is, instead of downplaying anything, we talked about how to frame it in a way that is both honest but also manner that is uplifting for you. I remember a phrase that they mentioned in the summit, which was, I'm working on it right now. And I'm thinking about from now on, when I'm dealing with something like that, it's I'm working on it right now. So you can learn about Rare Beauty's mental health resources at rarebeauty.com/rareimpact. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.